Hello, 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 and welcome to this week's episode of the Digital Pollution Podcast. You have myself, and of course, my co-host Cub.
Yes, hello everybody. We are
Hello.
back again.
Hello. Hey.
Yeah, the second live stream here, Hellraiser themed live stream, but this one we could make at least.
Indeed.
And yeah, by the way, I like the title from the last one. I liked it more. You should just kept the title from the last one, which we didn't make.
I can't remember what the title was.
There was something with Hellraiser. It really
Oh,
what
yeah, I know
was
what it
cool.
was. It was the ZZ Top record, Beer Drinkers and Hellraisers, but I put it in reverse, didn't I? I put Hellraisers and Beer Drinkers.
Yes, Hellraisers and Beer Drinkers. That would be cool, and it would have fitted perfectly since I talked about Hellraiser 3 in the last week.
I know.
Uh,
Cenobite Me is alright as well. Despicable
yeah,
Me, but Cenobites, and also Bite Me is bite me, fuck yourself.
yeah. Well, this is also very fitting
Dude,
since this
considering
was.
considering I don't name them half the time because I can never think of a fucking title. You're lucky you've got a title.
Yeah, but it's Hellraiser, so you came up with even with two titles.
Indeed.
Yeah, and it's really a shame that you haven't seen the last one, the
Oh, I
first
will.
one, because it's very successful on my
Well,
German channel.
I
It has
thought it was
already.
the reason I didn't watch it, Cub, is because I thought it was a rehash of an old one. But I got confused when we were just talking about it in general, and you showing me the thumbnail many, many, many
Yeah,
months
no.
ago. So I got a little confused.
Yeah, years ago.
See?
Years ago, not months ago. It's planned since 3 years, as you know. And
Well, I thought you were going to wait for the TV show before you were doing the Hellraiser video.
yeah, but the TV show, I have first off, I have never heard of of a TV show, and for Hellraiser, so I have no idea what you are talking about.
I thought there's a TV show coming out. Or did I
You
imagine it?
said who says that? There is no one announced. There is no trailer. There is no poster. There is nothing about that.
Oh, I know it's not like done or anything yet, but I'm sure it's in production. I could be
Yeah,
wrong,
and
Cub. I
also
could be
what?
wrong.
No, but also why should I wait for a Disney Hellraiser TV show? Since
Dude,
it's Disney.
they own fucking everything. You can't get away from the cunts.
Yes, but a Hellraiser TV show from Disney, sorry, I'm not even going to bother to watch that.
Well,
No, but it's Disney. Hulu Razor, I didn't even mention, I mentioned that even in my review. The last Hellraiser movie was a Disney movie.
owned by Disney, yeah.
Yeah, it's owned by Disney. Was enough or not?
Yeah, but they own about fucking 60 million companies, don't they?
Yes, but every franchise owned by Disney is crap. The last Predator was crap. The next Alien is going to be crap.
Oh god,
The
yeah.
last
I'm not
Hellraiser
looking
was
forward to
crap.
that. They're making a
Yeah.
sequel. They're making a
So
sequel to Prey, aren't they? Fucking hell.
uh, I don't know, and I don't care. I've heard about it, but I'm not sure if I'm going to review it, even review it, because all this Disney crap. Uh, I shouldn't bother even to review it because it's it's
Pardon me.
it's it's not worth my time. It's Disney.
Well, it depends if they fucking let the people who want to make these things on their own without fucking Disney stepping in and going, no, you can't do that, you can't do that. We want this, we want that.
Yeah, but we shouldn't support Disney as a company anymore. Since they are not making movies anymore.
Yeah.
They are just
Well,
making propaganda. Propaganda. This is
yeah, but
all what they are making.
their heyday is long gone. The days of good Disney films are fucking hell, decades ago.
Yes, yes, and Disney should go down. I
It
think
never will, mate.
Disney should go bankrupt.
Well,
I'm rooting for them to go up in flames.
Elon Musk probably wants to fucking buy him. probably.
Yes, yes, it would be the best thing that could even happen to them, since everybody, anyone
Yeah,
else
but Elon Musk is
is.
dude. Elon Musk is an absolute prick. He's a fucking
I
arsehole.
know. Yes, I know,
And he's
it
only
can't.
using Gina Carano for his own ends. But she's that stupid she can't fucking see it.
I know, but it can't get worse than now.
Well, it couldn't be worse, could
Disney
it? Let's
is
face it.
no, it couldn't. Even if the devil himself owns Disney, it can't be
I'm pretty sure.
worse.
I'm
What
pretty
what
sure he
they're
does
putting
already. Could.
out. Yes, he does. But if the devil would own Disney, we wouldn't get this kind of crap. At least we would get kind of an entertaining kind of crap.
That's it's just modern entertainment, dude. You're not gonna get entertaining fucking movies or TV shows, regardless of who makes it.
Yeah. And if anybody thinks that something like Hellraiser, the TV show, or Predator, the TV show, or Alien, the TV show, which is really a thing, by the way, Alien
I'm not
TV show.
surprised.
This is yeah, and everything from Disney, by the way. So these TV shows of standalone movies, but don't forget, Alien is a standalone movie, and we got lucky that Aliens was such a good one. But in fact, it was just a remake of the first one in a different direction with a little more action, like with the Terminator.
A little
Terminator
more
2
action.
also.
It was a flat out action film, dude. Flat out.
Yes, yes, but I'm saying that we were lucky with Terminator 2 and with Aliens, since at least they were entertaining. But if you look clearly at them, they are just remakes, which go more in the direction of action, and they're both from Cameroon. So in fact, these are standalone. Normally, these are standalone movies, like Alien and Terminator, which don't need any continuation. A Predator, same thing. We were just lucky with the continuations. With
Yeah,
Predator 2, which I liked, kind of. Uh, I thought it was good. Besides of Danny Glover, he was crap, but story itself was okay.
yeah, it
But
was
that's
all
it.
right. Loosely
But
based
that's
on the Dark Horse comics, but yeah, it was all right.
yeah, but that's it. You can't go any further with these so-called franchises, because
Dude,
there are not franchises.
you know as well as
Let's
I
be
do,
clear about that.
everything's a franchise now, dude. If it makes money, it's automatically greenlit for a sequel, and then another one, and then another one, until nobody watches this shit anymore. Just like Star Wars.
Yeah, but the same goes for horror movies. It's like with Nightmare or Hellraiser or whatever. These are not franchises. These are very good first movies, and then you get lucky maybe with a continuation. But with Hellraiser, Hellbound was very good continuation, but that's it. That's it. You can't go further than that. And it was just that good because they explored more hell itself, but you can't go further than that.
Well,
It was already like a satire for the first one.
They were the only
Second
two good movies anyway, weren't they? The first two, let's face it. The rest of them,
Yes, yes, the rest of them was complete crap. And the same goes with Nightmare. And for me, even Nightmare 2 is not really. I think even Nightmare 3 is a good movie, but I see that Nightmare 3 is the start of the decline of
yeah.
Nightmare.
Soon as they turned Freddy into a comedian, it was all over.
Yeah, no, and I'm willing to say that this is also normally should never had a continuation like the other ones. And
Well, they can't
so
fucking leave it alone, though, can they? Because
yeah,
aren't they
but
rebooting Nightmare again?
I don't know. My Nightmare reviews are already done, but they didn't premiere on YouTube. I got to push them back again because upcoming King Kong and Godzilla reviews, and
Oh,
and
God.
also the one I'm working on right in this moment, in this second, I'm working on Dune. Dune retrospective is a two-part retrospective on Dune, since there's so much to talk about.
Yeah, have you read the Dune books?
Yes, since yesterday I have listened to the Dune audiobook, which goes over 24 hours.
I can believe it, dude.
And
Back in the day when I was a bit of a hippie and whatnot, it was like, dude, you've got to read fucking Dune. It's like I tried to read it, but it was just too much for me. It was just too much.
Yes, yes. Since 3 days, I'm listening to it, and I finished it yesterday, the first Dune book. But the other ones, I'm not going to, since they are total crap. I tried today. I tried listened for 2 hours to the second book, Messiah, but it's just awful. And I can't listen 8 hours to that, and I can't listen 16 hours to Children of Dune. Since the story, I don't give a crap on the story. Sorry.
Yeah,
The
fair enough.
first one is okay. First one is okay.
I'm not a big fan, dude. To be honest, of Dune, I'm not.
I'm more a fan of Dune than I was before I listened to the book. The first book is okay. It's nothing I would say
It was.
is
I
brilliant
tried
or
reading
something
it.
like that.
I tried to read it fucking years ago, and it was just too much. It was too wordy. It was too much things to try keep attention to. Too much stuff was
Yes,
going on.
and now I'm going to surprise you. David Lynch's movie Sticks tells you the whole Dune story.
Well,
He
I
did.
think that's Lynch's worst movie. So
Yeah, but no, but it tells you the whole Dune story. That's it. The only big change from the original story from the David Lynch movie is just the ending. Because there are a few other things also, but the biggest change is kind of the ending. Because in the ending, Atreides marries the daughter of the emperor to get peace. Even with his wife, or not wife, his girlfriend from the Fremen, he still she knows that she can't marry him, and he has to marry the emperor's daughter so that they can be peace in the universe. It's a political marriage. This is one of the biggest changes from the book, from my perspective. But really, most of the things, the story itself is really the story from the movie. It's really not there. Okay, there are some storylines he left out, but there are side storylines. They are not the main storyline is the one that you see in the David Lynch movie.
well, the book itself has got a lot of religious overtones in it, anyway, hasn't it? And that part was sort of skipped in the movie. All the
No,
religious underpinning.
not at all. The movie there are still the religious overtones since he's the prophet in the movie also.
Yeah, but
He's the Muad'Dib,
there you
and
go.
he's the prophet. And
Well, there you go, Cubsy, because I couldn't finish the book. So the book's supposed to be a lot more thicker with it, though, a lot more religious than the movie.
uh, yes, but it's not a lot more religious than the movie. There's just more talks about religion because it's 25 hours. No, the book itself is 23 hours, and then you
That's
have
oh,
another hour. Then you have another hour explaining from somebody who died in the story, but he writes. He gives you kind of an explanation what is going on, but it's more like a lexicon that he writes.
yeah.
What you call it?
I'm with you.
There is this guy. There is this guy in the story who is kind of the planetarian explorer or something like that for the emperor. The emperor's the emperor's guy who is exploring this planet for the emperor. And this is the one and he writes a kind of a book for himself. And this is at the end from Dune, you get this explanation book where he explains everything in detail. How the worms work, how the spice works with the worms and so on, how the relationship are between the main characters and story and things like that. But in form of like a lexicon. I don't know what it's called in English.
I'm with you. You know what I mean? I'm with you.
Yeah. Yeah. So kind of, it's not really necessary that you read that or listen to that, but also it doesn't hurt. It's just, as I said, the story ends. It ends after 23 hours.
Jeez,
The
that's
24th
fucking hell.
hour.
I can't do audiobooks. I get distracted too much. I have to actually read the physical book so I can get immersed in the world, and I can't do audiobooks. I get distracted too easily.
No, for me it's if I don't have the book anyway, because I can't buy every book which I review.
Well,
It's
obviously,
that
yeah.
would cost too much for me, and so the audiobook, and it was just because I stumbled over the audiobook. I thought, why don't you do a review on Dune? That's what's the reasoning for that. Because I didn't want to make
so
a
it's got
review on
fuck all
Dune.
do with the second part of the movie coming out then.
No, it has nothing to do with that. It was just because Dune was the only book that I had to give up on, because I tried to read it in English many years ago.
Well, that's
20
no
years
good,
ago,
is
or
it?
something like
You
that.
should have. Why the fuck were you trying to read it in English when you're German?
Because I didn't have it in German. Because English was the only way
Nah,
I
it was probably one of
I
them books they tried to burn in Germany, was it?
no, but this was my first attempt of reading an English book.
Fucking
But
hell,
I had
dude!
to.
I think you should have started off with something a little simpler than fucking Dune.
No, as I said, it was just it was I couldn't get it in German. But for some for reasons, I had it in English. I had the possibility to read it in English, but I couldn't after 50 pages or something like that. I gave up
Yep,
since I didn't understand anything, and
dude,
so
I'm English, and after about 50 pages, I give up.
yeah, and this bugged me my whole life. And when I had the chance to listen to it in German, the audiobook was in German, I thought, hell, I take this chance. And but it wouldn't make any sense if I just waste 24 hours of my life. I couldn't afford that, so I decided, okay, to give it a meaning, since I have to watch Dune 2 anyway for my live stream, for the German live stream. I'm just making a Dune retrospective, and so I have an excuse why I take 3 days of my life wasting it on this thick book.
Yes, I'm going to the cinema on Friday.
Oh, very cool. Yeah, since I was listening to the book, I didn't watch
I'm not going to
Dune
watch
Part 2 till
Dune though.
now.
I'm going to watch Temple of Doom because the Friday just gone, I went to see Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Hey, are you going to watch Temple of Dune?
No. Yeah, this Friday is Temple of Doom, and then next Friday I'm going to watch The Last Crusade, and then that's it, because there's only 3 Indiana Jones movies.
Yeah. Oh, very cool. Very cool. The Last Crusade. I watched it also in the cinema, as you know.
I saw them all in the cinema back in the day. It was nice. It was nice.
And
It was nice to see Raiders on the big screen again. It was fun, even though I know
hey,
the film inside out.
do you want to hear something really curious about Dune? It came out on December the 3rd, on my birthday, the 1st June. On my 13th birthday, it came out.
Right. The Lynch one. Yeah.
Yeah, but now comes the crazy part. The remake, the 2000 remake, here the television sci-fi channel series,
Yeah, I'm with you.
came also out on the 3rd of December in 2000.
There you go. See?
It was again on my birthday, but now comes the crazy part. Do you? I don't. Well, in English, it's also called prime number. When you have a number, I think it's called prime number.
It is
When you have a number that you can't,
is divisible by itself or whatever. Yeah.
yes. So the first Dune came out on my prime number birthday, 13, and the second one, and the remake in 2000 came out on my prime number birthday, 29.
See, there you go, Cub. You were destined, just like Paul Atreides, to watch this shit.
No, but isn't that a crazy coincidence?
It's certainly a coincidence, yeah.
Yeah, but really crazy. Both came out on my birthday. Yeah, and yeah, but this new one didn't come out on my birthday. It came out on the 3rd of September. The 21.
I'm tempted
But
to go. I'm tempted to watch the second part in the cinema, but it's like,
Yeah,
oh.
but the reason why they didn't keep the 3rd December release date for Dune, for some reason, they seem to release the Dune projects always on my birthday. But the reason why they didn't keep to that with the new one could be because of the pandemic, as you know.
Well, probably because that pushed a lot of things back, didn't it?
Yes, it pushed a lot of things, and so maybe this would also have come out on the 3rd December sometime, but because of this pandemic shit, everything got yeah.
Yeah, everything was fucking put on fucking pause for 2 years.
Yeah. Yeah, but just wanted to mention that. I recognized that during my research on Dune. And the TV series, by the way, there was a second one, Children of Dune, which
Yeah,
is
I've
about
seen that as well. I've seen the TV miniseries and the miniseries of Children of Dune.
Yeah, and the Children of Dune is about 2 books. It's about book 2 and book 3. And book 2 is Messiah, and book 3 is Children of Dune. And that was the reason why I tried to also to listen to Messiah and Children of Dune, but I can't, because as I said, I listened to 2 hours to Messiah, and I didn't give a crap on the story. I know the story already, and the story doesn't make any sense. And this is really religious crap. And I'm not looking forward to listen 8 hours to that, and also not looking forward to listen 16 hours to Children of Dune, which story
I just can't
sounds...
do fucking audiobooks. I just can't.
Yeah. Yeah, I could, but this time Messiah I just have in English version of it, because there is no German audiobook version till now. Neither from Messiah nor from Children of Dune. But the problem is not that there is not a German audiobook version. The problem is the story itself I don't care for at all.
Well,
The first Dune, I kind of care for the story. I even like the story.
I couldn't care less, really. I just don't care about Dune at all. I like the Villeneuve movies because they look pretty.
Yes, and in my reviews, I'm going to go deep into comparing the movies to the adaptations, to the original story, telling people what they changed, things like that. Not so much with the David Lynch one, a little bit more with the Villeneuve one.
Yeah,
since that's the one.
putting Sting in a fucking movie is bad, though. You don't put that guy in a movie. He was bad enough in Quadrophenia.
I know he was. Oh my God, and he not, not really fits the character from the book. He fits him physically but he
I
but
used
the
to have,
character
I
we
used to have the fucking figure. I used to have a few of them old Doom figures from LJN Toys. I used to have one of the little vehicles. I had Paul Atreides. I had the Sting figure. I had the
Yeah, but the
Baron.
thing is, Sting
You want to see the price
he
of them
played.
fucking things on the secondary market now? They're fetching fucking loads of money. Ridiculous prices on eBay
Yeah,
for them old Dune toys.
yeah, the Sting Fate character. That's his name in the
Yeah, yeah.
story. Uh, is completely missing in Lynch's version because we just see him as a character, but we don't know anything about him, and he's supposed to be this cruel guy, but we never see him doing anything. We just know that he's there and that his uncle is crazy after him because he's a homosexual and also a pedophile. But that's all what we know about him. We never see him really doing something cruel or something like that, or see him fight or whatever. Only the end fight. So he's kind of wasted in the Lynch movie. And also, I think Sting is completely miscast for him anyway. Yeah, whatever. Um, yeah, hi, Movie Massacre. Hopping in today, in a beach Estonia with the family. Have a great stream, gents. Yeah, we have here a great Dune stream, it seems like.
Well,
Yeah,
you
and
know.
hi, Killer Rabbit from space. Yeah,
Yeah, it's a shame can't join us. I could actually have a conversation.
yeah, but doesn't it look like that?
No,
Yeah, but
the man's busy.
as I said, and that was the reason why I tried to go into the books because of this stupid television series. But as I said, I gave up after 2 hours. I had enough. It's unreadable. It's just so boring religious crap. And yeah, it has also some themes of genetics here with cloning and things like that. They bring back a dead character from the first book and reproduce him, and also Dune is such a simple story when you know the book. It's not that complicated as many people make it out to be.
Oh, fucking hell.
Since
I tried to read it, dude. It wasn't that it was complicated. It was just that there was just too much. Just too much stuff
just
fucking going on.
just whole Dune is only about this stupid Bene Gesserit sisterhood. That's the whole story. They try to create the perfect leader.
Yeah, but dude, there was
With
just
this.
too many fucking characters, too many worlds, too many fucking
Yes,
explanations.
yes, I know, but the thing is, Dune is just the whole Dune story.
But saying that though,
It's
dude,
just
I was
about this
fucking
this
here we go.
sisterhood that over thousands of years, over 2,000
come in
years,
so we can have a
they
conversation.
no, they try to create over 2,000 years, hundred generations, whatever. They try to
Because he doesn't
create.
know how conversations work.
No, I know how the concept. I'm just telling you, this is all what Dune is about. This is this is the whole story.
In all
Every
fairness, though,
other.
dude, I was young when I tried it. I was a teenager when I tried to read Dune, so maybe I should have another stab at it. Maybe I should try and read it again, but I just don't care for it enough to try, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, and as I'm telling you, this is what the story is about. This sisterhood tries to create this more deep guy. This more deep guy is a creation by breeding creation from the sisterhood.
Ain't it like
But
loosely based on Mormons and shit or something though? Real life religions.
yeah, it's based on many religions. But the thing is, the sisterhood has the power of the sisterhood comes from their fortune tellers. They can see in the future, and but only the women. The men are not able to, since they would die by the procedure or something like that. But there is a kind of dead zone, like in Stephen King's Dead Zone, where these fortune tellers cannot see, a kind of dark space.
Yeah. Well, that's
And
sort of that's
only
sort of in the Lynch movie, isn't it? Sort of.
yeah, yeah, and only the chosen one is able to go there and see the future kind of completely, see the whole picture. And that's why they tried to create this chosen one, which is called Muad'Dib, and later is called whatever. And they tried many times. And the story of Dune is kind of that something went wrong because one of these sisters gives birth to a boy where she should have given birth to a girl that had to marry this Fate character, the Sting character, and the son of those should have been this Muad'Dib guy, not her,
not
her
Paul
son.
Atreides. Yeah.
Not Paul Atreides. He came too early, and that's what the whole story is about. He came too early, and now he has to. They are testing him if he is really the one from the prophecies, which they themselves put into the galaxy. All these prophecies and things like that, they come from them themselves.
Yeah. Self-serving prophecies. Yeah.
Yes, and yeah, and that's what the whole story is about. That's you. And Paul is the
just
chosen
don't
one,
care
and
enough
that's
about it, to be honest.
Yeah. So it's really kind of a simple story. It's not that complicated if you think about it.
No. The story
Since
itself may not be complicated, but everything fucking else is.
yeah, and since Paul is not willing to be a puppet of this sisterhood, he overcomes them. That's it. And becomes emperor at the end. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm tempted to go watch the second one, but the thing is, I missed the first one in the cinema, so it's like, oh, why watch the? Actually, oh no, I've just remembered. I think the cinema is showing them both, so I might do
Yes.
the double feature.
Yes, maybe double feature is a good idea because I'm going to do a double feature here at home when
Because
it comes to
Villeneuve's
the
movies need to be seen on the big screen. Just watching it on TV just does not do it justice.
yeah, but I have a big TV and I hate
Yeah, but I've got a
cinemas.
big TV.
So
I've got a big TV, but it's still not the same. It's not the same as sitting in the theatre and listening to it in
yeah,
glorious Dolby surround sound in a lovely
yeah, but
big pit.
sorry,
Yeah, but
Villeneuve's
the thing is, though, Cub, you don't care.
sterile,
Yeah, but you
sterile.
don't care
No,
about film. You don't care about film.
no,
I do.
you don't care about film since
Get
Villeneuve
fucked.
is the guy who made this god awful Blade Runner,
Yeah,
the
but it looks nice.
2049.
It looks
Yes,
nice.
it
Like I've
looks
said before,
nice.
Villeneuve's a visual director. More of a kid
Yeah,
of
but
George Lucas.
you could also say he's a sterile director. Sorry,
No, not
since
really.
his vision is just what you see on the screen,
And
but
that,
it's
yeah, and there's
everything.
nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, but he's not the one that can make compelling characters. Since there's nobody you are rooting for
Well,
in
that's
his
down to the
movies.
writer and the script, not the director.
Sorry, but the director is also responsible to bring compelling characters to the screen.
Well, no, if the script
And
isn't
what
there, if the script is
and
weak,
if you choose in a lead role somebody like Zendaya, sorry, she's not Mary Jane, and she's for sure not here the girlfriend of Paul Atreides.
well, I wouldn't know. I've only seen the first part, dude, and she's barely in it, so I wouldn't know.
Yeah, but in the second one, she plays a major role. Also, the book, like in the book, a very important one, by the way. And I, but what I've seen from the first movie is it was okay, but I was not really convinced completely. I have to see the second one. And
Well,
Villeneuve as a director, for me, uh, for sure, he's not one of the greats like everybody makes him out to be.
he's
Not
very
for me.
no. Well, I personally like his films. He's got a visual style and it works.
Yeah, and with his dangling visuals, he grabs you, but not me. Sorry.
No,
Uh,
I do sort of agree with you in terms of the writing and the script, because I know the first Dune movie, the part one or whatever, it's very simplified compared to the Lynch film. It's simplified.
yes, and it's too simplified. I go into more into that in my review, since it does not just simplify the scenes themselves; it also simplifies the dialogue.
Well, yeah,
This is
that's
something
sort of what I mean.
many
Yeah.
many reviews don't go too deep into that. But this is the first thing that I recognized since I watched it directly after I listened to the. I watched it today, directly after I finished yesterday the book. So I thought, oh my God, what is that dialogue? It's just complete crap. These scenes they are so uh, um, dumped down. That's what the words I used in
Yeah,
my
yeah.
review.
But the thing is, though, you can watch his films with the sound down anyway, if you understand what I mean. They're just a
Yeah, I'm
visual
not
treat.
no no, I'm not talking about the Villeneuve version. I'm talking about the TV version.
Oh, right, the TV miniseries. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. The Villeneuve version, I don't know, since I haven't read the book when I saw it, the first one, and now I know the book, and when I'm rewatching it together with the second part, I get the whole picture, how faithful he is. He sticks to the book, since I have it still fresh in my mind. And
Well,
yeah, let's see.
that was the main complaint about part one, wasn't it? That it was like a dumbed down version of Dune. But apparently
Uh,
the second one's a lot better. Apparently, but part two or whatever you want to call it.
no, it wasn't. It wasn't a dumped down version of Dune. Since the first, the first of, it sticks. The first part sticks kind of exactly to the Dune book structure,
But
and
it doesn't go deep into the characters like the book. Apparently,
yeah, apparently, but uh, it's really not. There is really not that much missing in it, like people maybe think. Because as I said, uh, it's really because in the original book, which goes over 20, 24, 23 hours, uh, the attack of the Harkonnen on Atreides
yeah, yeah.
are is after 7 hours. It's in the eighth hour of the book.
That's what I'm saying. Then it's a simplified version.
No, not really, because the Villeneuve movie goes not really more further than that, and it because the book itself is separated in three books, book one, two, and three, and the Villeneuve movie is really book one. It's after the attack, and they are in the desert, and that's where the first book ends.
Right, yeah, yeah.
The book in the book, and these 8 hours in the book are translated to 2.5 hours of the movie, which fits, which really fits. It's really you, since the book itself repeats many things. The book is the reason why the book is so has so many pages. That has over 700 pages. The reason for that is because it's simple itself. It's really like a children's book. Since it explains everything to the detail that
That's what I'm
doesn't
saying.
need
It explains
explanation.
everything in great detail, though, doesn't it? The book.
In great detail, and it repeats itself constantly. The audience knows most of the time. The audience knows already what is going on, and then he has to you have to read it again or listen to it again, and you hear it from somebody else, and then there are twists, not twists, but things you see a mile ahead coming, and just boring.
Well, I think
Since
the whole
the
fucking
audience,
thing's boring. So you know.
and most of the problems of the book is there's zero tension. Since, for example, the traitor starts out in the first page as a traitor, and you know for 7 hours that he's a traitor, since he's betraying them. And I thought, this is so stupid. It would have been much better if the traitor would be revealed when he betrays them, and not
Yeah, but
that you
there's
know from
nothing
the
wrong with
first page.
there's nothing wrong with establishing a character really, as long as you get the reasons why behind it.
The reason there is no reason, because
I mean, in
this
general, I'm
original,
not just talking about Dune. I'm just on about there's nothing wrong with establishing a character's traits first,
but
as long
he
as you get an
has no
explanation.
character in the book. He has no characterization. You just know about him that he's a traitor, and that he is going to betray them because of his wife, and not
Say it's always a fucking
because he
woman.
wants. No, he not because he wants to save her, because he wants to clarify that she's dead. So the Harkonnen, they take his wife from this doctor, and they kill her. But they kind of pretend that she's still alive, but he's sure that she's dead. And it's a known fact in the story that she was taken by the Harkonnen. So there's no reason that he betrays them. And also, the book betrays itself, the story betrays itself with this character, because this character has a conditioning, an emperor's conditioning, which in the story, in the book story, you can't break that. An emperor's conditioning is something that can't be broken. But in the story, it just gets broke. And it's not explained why. They say because of the wife, but if somebody that you love is a reason that you can break this conditioning, then this conditioning is crap. Because everybody has somebody he loves.
Well, that's just bad writing then.
Yes, as I said. So you don't need 7 hours to for the characterization of this traitor, because he doesn't get any.
Look,
this is
the
all
only
that
reason
this.
why Dune is a famous book is because all the fucking hippies read it back in the day. It's the only fucking reason.
Yeah, I'm not saying it's a bad book or it's a bad story. I'm just saying it's it's a fantasy story, and fantasy stories are not my kind of stories
Well,
because it's
neither do I,
not a
because
science fiction. It's not a science fiction story.
I don't care about fancy. I think Lord of the Rings is one of the most overrated fucking books ever written. So, there.
Yeah, and a funny thing, what I found out when you talk about Lord of the Rings, you know that Gary here from Nerdrotic,
I don't
he's
care
a
about him. He's a
huge.
fucking idiot.
Yeah, yes, okay, Jess. I want to tell you something. Maybe you like it.
Go on. I
I
doubt you'll make me watch one of his fucking videos, but go on. You can try.
Okay, okay. Gary from Nerdrotic, he's a huge Lord of the Ring fan and a huge Tolkien fan, and is constantly talking about it and citing it and things like that. But for some reason, he was never able to read Dune. He tried it a few times, and that's what he said. And but
Well,
he
hang
gave
on.
up.
Well,
But he gave up on it.
I agree with Gary. It's a hard fucking read. I agree with him.
Let me finish, because I find out something very interesting. So he is clearly a J.R.R. Tolkien fanboy, really a real fanboy. And now what boggles my mind, J.R.R. Tolkien refused to review Dune back then, and he said because he didn't like the book, and it would not be fair to make a review on it since he couldn't stand the story. And now this is a very interesting coincidence that J.R.R. Tolkien he pulled his nose over for Dune, said this is crap or something like that. It's a bad story. And Gary, who is the biggest J.R.R. Tolkien fanboy, also, what a coincidence! He is kind of refusing reading it.
Well, is it a coincidence or is he just signing with one of his favourite authors?
Yeah, because
Because come on.
I didn't know that. I didn't know that this talking guy refused, because I really, when I make my reviews and retrospectives, I really go deep into the subject matter, and I stumbled over this fact, because there are really tons of pages about this Dune thing, and I stumbled over this fact, and I was really surprised. I thought, oh my god, this is a coincidence. So, but it's just a fun fact. I'm still fan of Gary and Nerdrotic.
Well,
And
somebody has to be.
No, but it has nothing to do with the fact that I like his content.
No,
But it's
in
just
all fairness, he's not one of the worst YouTubers out there. There's a lot worse than him.
Yeah, but it's just a coincidence that I just and he never mentioned, by the way. And I'm pretty sure he knows that since he knows everything about Tolkien, he for sure he knows that Tolkien refused.
Yeah,
To
but that's what
review
I'm saying.
Dune.
That's the same reason he probably doesn't like fucking Dune. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah,
It's got
and
nothing. It's got
never.
nothing to do with anything else. It's because his favourite author said so.
Yeah, because his favorite author said so. I think he's biased with this. For me, it comes off a little bit biased, but which is just my opinion, and which doesn't mean that I don't like his content or I don't like him as a person or whatever.
No,
But in this thing,
look,
he's
dude.
just biased.
As a person, I like him, but I used to like him. Look, I don't know why I'm even talking about other YouTubers, but I just dropped out of watching his stuff because it just got too. I can't describe the word. Just too much bullshit. I used to like the old Nerdrotic, the old Gary, when he used to talk about comics and fucking. But now he's just obsessed with MCU this and MCU that, and it just makes it, when you start giving things silly names, you don't come across as serious to me. You just sound stupid. You can't be taken seriously when you give all these stupid names for everything. I prefer his.
Yeah,
I
but
used to love his old content. I used to really enjoy his old content.
yeah, but these times are over. Also with Drinker. Now Drinker is hitting coming soon 2 million, and Gary is hitting his first million. And when these guys
Yeah, but
become
that's because
YouTube millionaires,
no,
subscriber millionaires,
yeah, but the thing is though, the audience who watch these channels are fucking idiots, and he caters for them idiots, and that's why they make more and more content. Same as the Drinker. When the Drinker first started out, he was good and he was funny, and now he's just on that same bandwagon, just fucking hating this and hating that. It's just stale and old, but it appeals to fucking simple-minded fucking idiots, and that's why the subscriber count goes up.
yeah, but I still like Gary, and also I was proven right with his character, since he is one of the very few YouTubers who spoke out against this Corona crap, and still are speaking out against it, and not
I just
afraid
wish these
of the
channels would go
consequences.
back to what they were when they were entertaining and funny, and I just I just don't understand
Yeah,
channel.
but for me, the character of these channels, this was they got proven with the last 4 years. The people, for me, there are people who spoke out against what happened the last 4 years, and people who didn't. And the people who didn't, I'm unsubbed to. And the only ones I'm still
I
subbed
just
to,
miss the way them channels used to be.
yeah,
I
no,
miss the
but
old times with them
but
channels when they were good and entertaining.
yeah, okay, but for me, the character is also very important when I listen to somebody, and for me, the character is much more important than if is it as entertaining as it used
Yeah,
to
but
be.
all these channels do now is just throw out fucking hate. That's all they do, and it appeals to fucking mindless morons.
Yeah, but
They're the only
I
people watching
I
them.
don't.
Mindless idiots.
Yeah, but I don't agree on that also, since they are not all spreading hate. This is
That's
you
all they
make this
do.
up.
Day in,
Sorry.
day out, every video is hating on something.
Yeah, yes, but nobody is putting a gun on your head that you will listen to them.
No, but I miss the times when they used to just be fun. And they used to
Yeah,
talk
and you
about other
should.
things.
Yeah,
Things
but
that they
they have
liked. None of these people make videos about
no,
stuff
but
they like
no,
anymore.
no, but these guys, when
Are
when
all in
it
the
was
same fucking club.
no, when it was really war the people, these guys spoke out against that. They didn't shy away from speaking out against what is going on with this corona fraud and things like that. And also with this
I just want them
CO2
channels go back
drop.
to being entertaining
No,
instead of just
no,
hating everything.
also with the global warming fraud and
Yeah,
things like that.
blah,
They are
blah, blah.
speaking out against that. And
Oh, they
for me,
fuck.
they earned my respect, and there can be, of
Oh,
course, there are
they
no,
fuck. They wouldn't dare speak
they,
out against shit because they want the fucking YouTube money. They don't speak out against anything. All they do is hate it.
no,
All they do is make
no.
videos and hate anything with a fucking female lead. Because that's what they've
Gary,
become.
Gary spoke out against it many times. I watched every video from him, and he spoke
Well,
many
I am
times out
surprised
against it.
because they all love that fucking YouTube money. I'm quite surprised there, Cub. He's gone up in my estimations again.
Yeah, and also he had Dave Cullen on. He had
There's
also
another crackpot. There's another crackpot. I
yeah,
miss his
but
old content. At least he's going back to making videos about fucking movies again.
yeah, and also he had the guy on here that got banned from YouTube. This conspiracy guy. What's his name?
Fucking Alex Jones.
Yes, Alex Jones was
Yeah, but
also
Alex Jones
on.
is a fucking idiot. I wouldn't even
Yes,
I wouldn't even have him on my. I wouldn't even have him in the same fucking room as me because he's a fucking moron.
yes, but he's still allowed to have his own opinion,
When you,
or not.
I
He
don't know.
shouldn't be banned from a platform.
No, nobody should. Nobody should be banned from a
Yes,
platform just
and
because
so
of your point of view.
somebody,
Nobody should.
yeah, yeah, and like Dave Cullen, they came on Gary's stream, and he gave them a platform to speak
Well, that's
and
good. That's a
risked
good thing.
everything, and he risked
Even
everything.
though what they say is complete and utter bollocks, but
Yeah, yeah, and
it's
for
still
me,
good that they give these people a chance. You know what I mean? Even when, like you say, Alex Jones
yes,
got banned and they had him on there, so good thing. That's a good thing.
yes, and that's why he earned my respect. That's all. And
It
I'm
wouldn't
not
have my respect
really.
for having Alex Jones on because Alex Jones is a fucking crackpot.
I wouldn't. Also, I wouldn't like to have
But
Alex Jones
the
on.
fact that he had him on is a good thing, if you understand what I mean. Not that I agree with Alex Jones because he's a fucking moron, but
Yeah. I
the
also
fact that
don't
he had him
agree
on,
with
that's
him
a good
either.
thing.
Yeah, yeah, and that's what I'm saying. So yeah, so just that we are fair to these people, okay? And by the way, this
I just miss the old days of them channels. I just miss that.
yeah, and also I also have to give here my respect to another now becoming big channel, to Midnight's Edge, since they were also people that spoke out against
Yeah.
what was going on in the
Well,
last 4 years
I'm
and are
getting
still speaking out against.
I'm getting less and less fucking. They're the only ones I'm still subscribed to. But when you start quoting fucking rags like the Daily Wire and you start quoting idiots like the Yellow Flash, you go down in my book. I don't even know why I'm sub to him anymore.
Yeah, but for example, what I used in my review on Hellraiser today, on Hulu Razor, the interviews that they make
That's
with
it.
the
See,
directors and so on.
that's why
This is a
That's
really
still exactly Cub. That's why they're one of the better channels. That's why I'm still sub to them.
yes,
But I could
yes,
do without all the bullshit videos they keep making. They're just
yeah,
getting
okay, but
worse and worse, and they're just following that trend of hating this and hating that, and fucking. It gets boring, man.
yeah, but please, the same goes for them like for Gary. Nobody's putting a gun on your head that you listen to it.
No,
Okay?
but
Uh,
I miss what they used to be. Don't you understand that? I miss what they used to be.
yes,
And
but
now
this is long time
all these
ago.
channels now, they're all the same. They all quote
Yeah,
each
but
other. They all say this and that, and he said this and he said that. It's all the same. You might as well just watch one channel because they all say the same fucking thing.
yeah, but that's how YouTube is. Sorry, you
Yeah,
know
but
that
it was none of that. Them channels weren't like that originally. Not
yeah, but
originally.
the
Back in
channels.
the day, years ago, they weren't. They weren't like that. They were
Yeah, but
entertaining.
yes, but these times are over. You know, when you get to a certain number, and
No,
you can
it's
earn
because
money with your channel.
they know that hate sells because of the morons who listen to them. So they feed that algorithm and keep making these hateful videos, and all the people who listen to them are fucking morons, and that's where they know
Yeah,
where the
but
money is.
nobody
So they
makes
keep
more
making
hateful.
hateful videos, one after another, and all the channels are doing the same thing, talking about the same things, bitching and moaning and hating on the same things. They're all
Yeah,
interchangeable now.
nobody makes more
They
hateful
were all
videos than me.
different. Each one of them channels
Yes,
were all different. And now
but
they're not.
You know that nobody makes more hateful videos than me. Even the one today, I was never went so far like the one with the Hulu Razor or not.
No, but you're not like them though, Cub. You're different. You're not like them.
Yes,
You're still
yes,
entertaining.
I'm worse
For the most,
with my
for the
hate.
most part, you're still entertaining. For the most part, but when you put all the fucking pandemic shit in, it's like, oh god, that's the cringe moment. It's like, ooh, fucking cringe.
Hey, but comparing with this femailization or whatever, with fish and that it stinks. I think I never went so far like with
Yeah.
this one.
Well, I wouldn't say so far, Cub. It was barely a joke.
No, no, it was. I was
I got
thinking
it, dude. I
about.
did get it, but barely a joke.
Uh, I called it vaginization or something like that,
I'll be
and
back in a
I
minute, dude.
came
I'm going to
up.
grab a beer and take a piss.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So I'm left alone again, as usual. You could directly call it mind stream or something like that. Yeah. Um, as we already said, um, we just came from the Hellraiser retrospective, the second part, uh, with the new one, this Hulu Razor, which I can't stand, and and put a female in it and make it lame and gay. Yeah, fits also on to that one. That's for sure. And yeah, but it's Disney. People always like to forget that. And as I also already said, I'm now in this moment. I'm working on two projects. I'm working simultaneously on two Dune videos and an Omen video. Since we get a new Omen movie, it's called The New Omen. Comes out in April. It's a kind of prequel to the original one. And yeah, I use this as an opportunity to make an Omen retrospective. I was working on the Omen retrospective when I stumbled over the book of Dune and thought, yeah, this is an opportunity to make a retrospective on Dune. So I kind of interrupted my work on Omen for that.
Indeed,
And
indeed, Rabbit, you're completely fucking right, mate.
uh, yeah, there's no balance. Yeah, as I said, and so Clive Barker ends for today. Since there is a third Clive Barker review, which I already finished.
What's that going over, like Lord of Illusions and all the rest of the stuff what turned into movies?
Yes, it's called Books of Blood. It's about the Books of Blood, and
Yeah,
all
yeah.
his adaptations are Books of Blood adaptations, most of them. And since it's his most famous book series, and the thing is, it can't come out next Wednesday. I had to push it back. I have to start next Wednesday with King Kong, since because of King Kong versus Godzilla, the second one, and
What
so
the movie nobody
next
gives a fuck about?
yeah, nobody besides me, since I made a review about it, as you know, and so but I'm going to release two Godzilla reviews before King Kong versus Godzilla arrives. So yeah, so next week is my new version of my King Kong review, and after that we get 3 Godzilla reviews, and the third one is the King Kong versus Godzilla one. And yeah, and after that I have to continue with Ghostbusters, and after that The Omen, and after that Dune, and after that then we get Books of Blood.
Fucking hell, man! I
The
saw the fucking uh, Ghostbusters, Frozen, Stranger Things 2, whatever the fuck it's called. Jesus Christ, more member berries and nostalgia and bullshit. Oh, it's like, fuck
I know.
me! Can't you make
know,
a
that's why.
fucking original film?
Yes, that's why my video is called Cub versus Ghostbusters. So when I talk about this crap, since I hate
See,
everything Ghostbusters after part one, as you
this
know.
proves. Well, that's the only decent fucking movie. Fucking, this proves how fucking dumb the cinematic audience are. Do you know what I mean? The people who go watch fucking movies. Ghostbusters Afterlife was garbage. Wake the fuck up. It was
Yeah,
fucking rubbish. Absolute
yeah, no,
fucking rubbish.
yeah.
Just
And with my review, I'm
nostalgia
going
and
to
member
remind.
berries. Remember this? Remember that? There was no need
Yeah,
for the Stay Puft Marshmallow mini marshmallows because it didn't add to the story. It didn't do fuck all. That scene was only in there for nostalgia. For the same reason they brought him back in this fucking new one. And fucking Slimer's back and blah blah blah. It's all
yes,
nostalgia for fucking
yes,
simple-minded idiots to clap like fucking seals to a film.
and since
Fucking
we already
morons.
got Baby Marshmallow Man, did we get Baby Slimer next time?
No, you get Slimer. He's in the trailer, dude. Slimer's back.
Yes, but when do we get Baby Slimer? Like
Oh,
Baby Yoda, Baby Marshmallow Man, Baby
dude,
Groot?
I'm sure this fucking movie's gonna make fucking money because the audience are fucking morons. So I'm sure this is gonna make money, and I'm sure he'll have babies in the next one if he doesn't in this one. Fuck's
Yeah,
sake. What's happened to
yeah.
people?
They're so out of ideas, really. Everything, making from everything a baby
Yeah, but the thing is,
version.
though, these people don't have to make fucking decent movies anymore because the audience are fucking stupid. They're fucking morons who just clap at it like seals for anything nostalgia bait or, oh, I remember that. Oh, that's great.
Yeah, talking about nostalgia, I saw this Bob Marley abomination.
Why?
I had to for my live stream, for my German one.
The Bob Marley picture
And
where they completely gloss over most of Bob Marley's life.
yes, yes, the complete crap. And as I already suspected, it is garbage.
Dude, I read Catch a Fire fucking years ago. That's a fucking reading off, mate. Fucking hell.
Yeah, and I'm really curious
Yeah,
when
they
you
don't
are
even
going.
mention the fucking upsetters. They don't mention when they were rude boys, skinheads in Jamaica in the 60s. All that's fucking not even in the movie, apparently.
No, no, there's nothing in the movie. It's just a
No,
clip
nothing
show
about
kind
fucking
of.
Bunny Wailing, nothing, you know what I mean? Nothing about Pete Tosh.
Yeah,
It's just all about his fucking bullshit pop music. Fuck that film.
yeah,
And
it's
besides that, it's got that guy who can't act out of Secret Invasion, so who gives a fuck? Because he can't act. I saw an interview on the TV the other day. He goes, I'd never even heard, all I'd heard of Bob Marley was my parents played a record. He goes, I can't sing and I can't move like Bob Marley. I had to have lessons. And you're in a fucking movie playing Bob Marley and you don't even know who he is.
yes, and the lessons were completely wasted. You could see it clearly in the movie.
It's just all about his fucking pop bullshit. Nothing about the real truth about when he ran away to fucking London and did the Exodus and all that. Peter Tosh stood behind. Peter Tosh paid a price for it because he got shot and killed, but Bob Marley ran off like a chicken shit when somebody fired a gun outside his house. Oh, and Bob Marley ran off like a chicken fucking pussy to London.
Yeah, but in the movie it was not like that.
Well, it wouldn't be, would it?
They
Because them biopics are never the real fucking story. They never are. They're all
no,
fucking
but
glossified.
they no, they entered his house and shot 3 people there.
Oh,
That's the movie version. I don't know if it sticks to the reality. And one of the people who were shot were his wife in the head. But they survived. So nobody died. They just got shot.
yeah, they did break into his premises and somebody did get shot. I can remember that. But
Yeah, in the movie, there are three persons that got shot, but nobody died from that. They just got shot. That's at least how I remember it. But as
that's sort of true. But Bob Marley had security all outside his fucking house in Jamaica. He paid for
really
fucking security.
didn't didn't look like that in the movie. But
Well,
I don't know.
it
I
wouldn't
don't.
do because these biopics are fucking. They're never the truth. They never are.
Yeah, no.
Oh fuck.
And it looks also cheap like hell. That's
Does
also a
it?
thing that where yes, it looks like a home video. It's so bad. From technical side, it's just garbage. This
Really?
director,
Does it look? Does it look that bad? I've only seen the little snippets. I haven't even seen a full trailer, to be honest.
yeah, and probably you have seen the snippets and you thought, oh, this looks cheap. And when you see the movie, you think, oh my God, looks really cheap.
Well, I just can't get past that fucker who can't act playing Bob Marley. It's like, really? Fuck me, couldn't you find somebody better?
Nope, obviously they couldn't, since it's just Bob Marley. They don't care, seem not to care for these people like Bob Marley or Muhammad Ali or
Well, clearly,
the
because
real
fucking hell,
greats.
they had Will Smith playing Muhammad Ali, so what the fuck? You know what I mean? They've never got these biopics right. They never have. None of them.
Yeah. Yeah, the only one is really the one about Hurricane here with Denzel Washington. That was really good casting, I have to say. And also the Ray one was
Ah,
also
go on.
good
I'll
casting, I
give
thought.
Jamie Foxx a pass. But the story was bollocks. Jamie Foxx was good as Ray Charles, but do you know what I mean? They take too many liberties in these biopics. They embellish the truth to make it a better. Well, there's an old saying, Cub. Never let the truth get in the way of a good story.
Yeah, but if
And
you
that's what
really
all
want to
these
see,
biopics do. Never let the truth get in
yeah,
the way of a good
but
story.
if you really want to see a bad biopic, then watch the crap here about Queen or the one about Elton John.
I wouldn't I wouldn't
This is
entertain
really
either of them
trash.
movies. Well, it's just as bad as Baz Luhrmann's fucking Elvis movie.
Yeah, this is so bad. Oh my God. These biopics, I can't stand them, really.
All of them are shit, mate. Never let the truth get in the way of a good story, and that's what these biopics do.
Yeah. Yeah, but as I said, Bob Marley one a real disappointment, and I'm not even a big Bob Marley
Oh,
expert or
dude,
something like that. But
I used to be when I was a young little teenager, first started smoking weed and all this shit, man. You know what I mean? Fucking Bob Marley's one of your go tos. When you first start smoking weed, you listen to Bob Marley. But I used to,
yeah, and,
I liked Bob
uh,
Marley when I was a kid, though. Do you know what I mean? I bought Buffalo Soldier single, what come out after he fucking died. But you know, I've got
yeah,
fond
and
memories of listening to Bob Marley at the youth club when I was like 8 or 9, which got me into Marley.
yeah, and a friend of mine, he has Bob Marley is one of the posters on his wall. He has two posters, only Bob Marley and Jimi Hendrix. And he couldn't even make it to 10 minutes of the movie. He
I used
thought
to
the
have a
movie
Marley
was
poster.
so, yeah, and he thought the movie was so bad that he couldn't even make it to 10 minutes of it.
Steve Hughes, an Australian comedian, made a funny joke. He goes, "I used to smoke that much weed, and on my wall there was a picture of Bob Marley, and on that wearing a t-shirt and me."
Oh, funny, I guess.
Yeah, you'd have to see it in context, but it was funny. Incidentally, it's
Yeah,
the only funny
and
thing Steve Hughes ever did, that 1 hour special, which is on YouTube. It's called Heavy Metal Comedy or something, I think it's called. Check it out on YouTube. It's really funny, folks.
yeah, and there was something. Yeah, I started watching this new Shogun series.
Oh, is it any
Have you
good?
heard of that?
I've been watching it, but I was gonna like binge it when it was all done.
It's very good. It's excellent.
Is it based on
And,
the fucking Richard Chamberlain one? The same story.
yes, it's like the Richard Chamberlain one, based on the novel here from this famous novel from this.
Yeah. So it is the same thing then.
Yes, it's
Right.
exactly
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
same thing, and probably more accurate to the book.
Yeah. I've been collecting them, but I'm just going to wait till the series is done. Then we're going to binge watch the whole fucking thing.
Yeah, and I have watched now the first episode, which is really excellent.
Well,
It's very
I think they're on episode 3 now, dude.
it's that serious. Yes, but I didn't have the time. I was working on Dune,
Fucking hell.
as I told you, and but I took the time for this live stream at least to watch the first episode
Oh,
that I could talk
so
about
it's
it.
worth watching then.
Yes, yes, it's
Oh,
worth
sound.
watching.
I'll give it a watch then.
It's most of the time it's in original language. It's in Japanese, and
Well, that's a plus.
with subtitles. And since they want to give you the feeling of the foreigners, since in the original story the foreigners don't understand the Japanese people and otherwise. So and since we are the foreigners, like the ones in the story, it kind of fits how they handled that. They keep the Japanese parts in Japanese with subtitles, and yes, and the other parts uh, are translated. At least in my German version. I don't know if there is an English version also of it.
Well, yeah, dude, it's a Netflix show, so yeah.
Yeah, but what I've heard, the English version has also many subtitles.
Well, that's a
So
good thing. I'd rather the whole. Yeah. English should only
yeah,
apply when English is spoken. Otherwise, it should be in
and
Japanese with subtitles.
yeah, and I was surprised that it was that serious, and it's really gruesome in the first episode. I have to say,
Well, you've got to keep the TikTok generation watching, dude.
yeah, but it's really a gruesome scene in the first episode. I
No,
can see that people
dude.
who are not into horror movies or something like that
I might not
are.
actually wait until it's done now. I might actually start watching it then.
Yeah, you should. Since when it comes out weekly, we can talk about it next Wednesday.
Ah, right. I think I'll get on that then, Cub. I think I'll start watching it. Like I say, I
Yeah.
was going to wait until all the season was done, and then I was going to binge it. But
No, I'm going to watch it like it comes out, since I have to review it anyway for my German live stream, and for my upcoming live stream with Greg in 2 months. I have to watch it anyway. Oh, no, in yes, in 2 months.
it's a,
So
pardon me.
so to so I'm going. This is one of the few TV series I'm going to watch directly.
Ah, I think I'll jump in then. I think I'll start watching it, Cub.
Yes, and have you are you excited for the upcoming Crow movie? Now we know when it comes
Dude, I
out.
couldn't care less because the originals only looks good. The fucking film itself and the script is garbage. It only looks good. I'm not a fan
Yeah,
of the
this we
originals.
yeah,
I'd rather watch The Wraith, which is the same film and a better film.
yeah, and this review you should like it since it's called Cub versus the Crow.
Fucking made a video about the fucking stupidity of people fucking who were just going, "Oh, this is not my crow," fucking blah blah blah. It's like, dude,
Yes,
you haven't even seen it yet. Shut the fuck up.
yes, I wrote it under his review. This is not my crow, and this is also not my review.
Yeah,
Hashtag.
yeah. There's too many fucking morons are just too willing to jump on the fucking gun and go, oh, this is not what I remember. Luke, the original film was fucking crap. It just looked good.
No, it was good. I
No, it
liked it.
wasn't. The story's garbage, man.
Ah.
It's garbage. It's just a fucking old boring story done again. The Wraith, it's the same film as The Wraith. Exactly the same fucking movie. Story-wise. But The Wraith had better fucking
Yes, but
better songs.
no, I don't think so. I like the soundtrack from The Crow.
Nah, fuck off, man. You can't beat that 80s fucking soundtrack in The Wraith. All them fucking classic rock tunes. Fuck that. The Wraith had a way better
Hey,
soundtrack.
I even use parts of it in my It's Alive review.
But it's exactly the same story. Gang kills kid. Kid comes back from the dead and fucking kills gang. It's exactly the same fucking film.
Yeah, but The Crow is a better version of it.
It looks better, but The Wraith is a better movie. The Crow just looks better. That's all.
Yeah, but you never ever returned to it and rewatched it. But The Crow, I rewatched many times.
I've watched
since
The
it
Wraith
came
more
out.
times than I've watched The Crow because it's the better movie, dude. It's the better movie. It's
Really?
got the better soundtrack.
I can tell you, I watched it one time back then when it came out, and that's it. I never had the feeling to.
Yeah, but you
revisit it.
weren't an 80s rocker dude who went to see it in the cinema who loved the fucking soundtrack and shit. You know what I mean?
No, I was not that stupid to waste my time in the cinema for this video movie.
The Wraith was fucking awesome when you were an 80s rocker. The fucking
Yeah.
the soundtrack's fucking ace. Loads of fucking
Yeah.
ace rock tracks.
Yeah, when you're a 12-year-old or something like that, then it's awesome, I guess.
I was a bit older than 12. I was about 14, 15 when the Wraith come out.
Yeah, see.
And I'd
Yeah,
still
if you
rather watch
rewatch
I'd
it-
still rather watch the Wraith over the Crow any fucking day of the week.
Yeah, and I still watch The Crow over the Raid anytime. So
I must
Raid,
admit the Crow looks better. In terms of cinema, it's got a great look. I'll give it that.
Yes. Yes, it has great cinematography.
Yeah,
You
it's
can't
got a good
compare
look.
that to-
I've never said otherwise with that film, but I'd rather watch the fucking Wraith. It's the
Yeah, and
same
also in
story.
Germany-
It's exactly the same fucking story.
Yeah, but in Germany, by the way, it's called Interceptor, not Wraith.
Ah, because of the car. Yeah. Well, you and your
Yes.
silly German titles.
But it's fitting or not?
Yeah, I suppose out of all the weird, obscure German titles, I suppose that one is fitting. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's a much better title than the Wraith.
No,
I
it
don't
isn't
even know what
because
it
the
means.
Wraith is an evil, vengeful spirit. The Wraith is a way better title because the Wraith is a vengeful spirit. That's what the Wraith is.
Yeah, but Interceptor is a cool car.
Yeah, it might be a cool car,
Can't-
but
can't compete-
the
you
Wraith,
can't-
the Wraith is a vengeful spirit, and that's what the movie is. So it makes more sense.
Yeah, but you can't compete with your middle-aged title with an Interceptor. Please.
No, the Wraith is far more fitting than you. Luke, as far as your German weird titles go, that's not a bad one, but the Wraith is more fitting because it's a vengeful spirit.
Hey, wait a second. Didn't Mad Max also drive an Interceptor in the first movie?
He did, Cub, yes. Yes, indeed he did.
Yeah. So you want to compete with your stupid Wraith with the Mad Max car?
Oh, the Wraith
Are you-
car,
are
the
you
Wraith
crazy?
the Wraith car was way faster. it was borderline Automan fast.
Yeah, but it couldn't speak like Kit.
Ah, see, that's the best fucking car of all, isn't it?
Yeah, when it shuts up and just drives.
I used to love Knight Rider. When I was a kid, I used to think Knight Rider was the coolest fucking thing. But, you know what I mean? TV shows were good back then. Knight Rider, the A-Team, Fucking.
Yeah, but the coolest thing on Knight Rider was not the stupid car, it was the cool music, the score.
Oh, it's got one of the best fucking intros ever. Yeah, I agree. Knight Rider.
Yes,
A
yes,
lone
yes, the
man
intro.
on a crusade. Whatever the fuck. Michael
Yes,
Knight
the
to a
intro.
world that doesn't exist.
Yeah, the intro. This was brilliant. Really.
Yeah,
And I
it's one
prove
of them.
it.
Yeah, but the
I
thing
prove
is, though, dude,
no.
all them TV shows from the 80s, fucking, they had iconic theme tunes, even if the actual show wasn't as good as the theme tune. You know what I
Yes,
mean?
and I prove it. I prove it so many times in my reviews when I use music in the background or different
Hey,
scenes
I got
where
Cub.
people
Cub.
don't.
I'm just going to have to pause you there. My mate Adam's just joined the chat and it says birthday today, so happy birthday, Adam.
Yeah, happy birthday, Adam.
There we go. Now you can continue.
So, is he becoming as old as we are? So
No,
really old,
dude,
or is he a
he's
young
actually old.
youngling?
Dude, he's older than you.
Oh my God, this poor guy.
I think I could be wrong, but I think he's 54 today. I think
Oh my
I
God.
could be wrong. I could be wrong, but I think he's 54.
Yeah, it's so sad that people have to live so long, or not?
Ah, well, that's why we all. That's why us British drinking ourselves to death, much like Nicolas Cage in
Yeah.
Leaving Las Vegas. That is our goal.
Yeah. Yes, it's our hero.
Yes, happy birthday, Adam. I hope you're having a good night with Jenny. Did you? I hope you enjoyed your meal up the Noah's Ark.
Yeah. So, Jess, could you also watch something in the last weeks?
No, a good copy of Argyle came out the other day, and I did try to watch it, but I just haven't had the fucking time. So I haven't really watched anything.
No time for Argyle.
No, I've tried. I was hoping to fucking watch it before so I could talk about it today, but I just haven't had the fucking time.
Don't you have 2 hours that you never ever will get back in your life? That
Well,
you can completely waste and never ever will get back?
let's face it, Matthew Vaughan's only made 2 good movies anyway, hasn't he? So who gives a fuck?
Yeah, now it seems like he made more bad movies than good ones with
What?
this one, or not?
Yeah, well, if you include the fucking Kingsman dreadful sequels and fucking whatever, and
Yeah.
yeah, probably. I think you're right, Cub. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, this is really a page turner.
Go and grab a beer back in a
What
bit.
you call it. Yeah. Yeah, but there was another third. Yeah, I'm curious if Jess has could bring himself to watch this Madam Web crap. I think we didn't talk about that either. Um, yeah, but Argyle, my God. This was so bad, I have to say. But I'm not a Matthew Vaughn fan anyway. Thought Kingsman, the first one was, but the second one, I don't know. So, yeah, hmm. Yeah, as I already mentioned, I already finished my Nightmare on Elm Street retrospective, but it's going to be released in end of June.
What is?
Since there is so many other reviews coming out before that. Yeah, my Nightmare on Elm Street retrospective.
All right, yeah.
Yeah, but thanks to Dune and Omen and Ghostbusters and Godzilla, I had to push it back to end of June. Since the other ones have to come out earlier. Yeah, but that's just the way it is. Yeah, Jess, could you watch Madame Web?
No, dude, because I don't watch cams because I care about cinema. But
It
the thing
is.
is, I don't care about that movie either. So it's a lose with me.
Yes, but I thought there was a kind of a good copy
I don't watch
that came
cams,
out.
dude, because I care about cinema.
Yeah. Yeah, but it's a bad movie anyway. It's
Exactly.
really
Well,
bad.
yeah. If the normies are calling it a bad movie, how fucking good could it be?
Yeah. But it's fascinating to see how bad it is in the technical level, since there's really everything in it is bad. Everything from story to how the scenes are shot, how they are edited, the sound mixing.
This is what I've heard. I have heard everything's bad about that movie. Everything on every level. It's fucking terrible.
Yeah. Yes, this it's the room, or the true birdemic or whatever. This one is because it's unintentionally funny. Every choice that they made there is really kind of the wrong choice. So
Well, that's modern entertainment for you, Cub.
yeah,
What are we to
yeah,
do?
yeah, and the funniest thing is the
Oh,
biggest hurt
I
didn't.
have been watching some stuff, Cub. I've been watching all
Yeah.
the remastered Buster Keaton shorts.
Oh, cool.
So yeah, I have been watching stuff.
Oh, really? Yeah, that's really cool.
Yeah, well, a lot of them I hadn't seen before.
Yeah, and not
The stuff he'd done with Fatty Arbuckle and stuff.
yes, and nice that they got remastered. That's
Yeah,
cool.
we'll have to have a night on one of the episodes, Cub, and we'll watch a few.
Yes, yes, good idea.
Because we haven't watched a silent movie on the channel for a while, have we? I can't even remember the last one we did.
Wasn't the last one the general?
Maybe. Either that or Cabinet of Dr. Calgary. It was definitely one of those.
Yeah, I think so. No.
Yeah, so I think we should have a night of watching a few Keaton shorts. And Charlie Chaplin, I've got his remastered shorts as well. So that's what I've basically been watching, really. Just Chaplin and Keaton. Whenever I've got free time, because they're only like 25 minutes a pop. So I can
Yeah, but
usually
they
fit
can't.
them in.
Yeah, but they can't keep up with their comedy with Madame Web, as you know.
Well, I think Madam
If you
Web's.
want,
I think Madam
if you
Web's
want,
funny for all the wrong reasons. I think Madam Web's funny,
yeah,
apparently.
if you want to see a true parody, a true comedy,
Yeah, well,
a true satire.
yeah. Apparently, though, it's going up there as it's so bad it's good. So I don't know.
Wouldn't go so far.
Because it's supposed to be
Since
like
it's
hilariously bad.
yeah, kind of it is, yeah, hilariously bad, I would say. But it's also at the same time, like The Room, it's also boring as hell. So
Yeah, I understand what you mean. Yeah,
yeah. So
I will watch
I
it when a good copy becomes available. I'll watch it, but I'm certainly not gonna fucking spend €10 and go watch it in the fucking cinema. Fuck that.
yeah,
And besides,
for
I'm going to watch Temple of Doom on Friday. Get in. I can't wait for watch Temple of Doom.
Yeah,
It's
that's
been
really
what,
cool.
fucking nearly 40 years or whatever the fuck since I last saw it on the big screen.
Yeah, that's really cool. So,
It kills me.
but have,
I was saying to the bloke when I bought my ticket for Raiders, because they're showing all, God, I hate to say this, all 5 Indiana Jones movies, even though there's only fucking 3.
yeah, there are only
And when I was
three
buying my
anyway.
ticket for Raiders, I goes, I'll be back up for Temple of Doom and Last Crusade, and I won't bother with the other 2 because, as you know, there's only 3 Raiders movies. And the bloke behind the counter, he goes, yeah, there is. There's only 3. There's only 3 Indiana Jones movies. I'd hate to think,
Yeah,
though. I'd hate to think who's gonna watch the who's gonna buy a ticket for the Crystal Skull, right? And who the fuck's going to buy another ticket for Dial of Destiny? Who?
yes,
Nobody
and
watched Dial of Destiny the first time round.
yeah, and especially after Crystal Skull. If somebody has never seen Crystal Skull and he sees Crystal Skull the first time, for sure he's not going to come back for Dial of Destiny.
Exactly.
Since he
Nobody's
thinks
coming back for.
Dial of Destiny is as bad as Crystal Skull, and he has no clue that it's even worse.
Dude, I actually used one of your phrases when Adam was across here. Adam was across mine, and we were having a drink, and we were talking about Dial of Destiny. And I used one of your phrases. I said it makes the Crystal Skull look like Citizen Kane.
Yes, 2001 and Citizen Kane. And high art. Yeah, but it's true.
Well, it is true,
It's
yeah.
true.
That's why I used
Yes.
your phrase, Cub, yeah. It's very true.
Yes, and it's really funny. Since I made a review on 2001, and people should be curious with what I'm comparing it to.
I just can't believe you actually made a fucking video of something you like.
Yeah, and for sure I'm not comparing 2001 to Citizen Kane.
Yeah,
Since 2001 is 2001 compared to Citizen Kane.
I'm glad I went to see that on its anniversary re-release in the cinema. It was excellent.
Yeah.
Me and Vern went watch 2001. Got suitably stoned, shall we say, and yes, and enjoyed the movie. And it even had its intermission, so we nipped out and smoked a quick joint and then come back.
Yeah, it looks like that joints are now legal here in Germany since 1st of April.
Well, so it should be. It's only our country who is still stuck in the fucking past. Everywhere else in the world has fucking moved on.
Yeah, but as I said, since April 1st, we don't know for sure because this minister
Yeah, but the
who
thing was, though, Cub, even in Germany before that, you were allowed to carry a certain amount without prosecution.
Yeah, I know.
But we
But
never even had that. Do you know what I mean?
yeah. But
Our country is so fucking backwards. It's fucking unbelievable.
yeah, but talking about backwards, our country with the new rules and so on, it's also going constantly backwards.
Well,
Tries to distract from real problems and so on.
well, that's just government control. It's all over Europe, dude. I mean, we can't even protest in England anymore because it's against the law.
Yes, but since when does that matter when you protest? Of course, it's against the law.
No, but
Since you are protesting against.
No, but the thing was, though, Cub, we could protest. We had the rights to walk the streets and protest about whatever. But now we haven't got that right anymore.
Yeah, but this defines a dictatorship. It's like with us.
Of course, yeah. Britain has become a dictatorship.
Yeah. And this is what I'm saying.
In the scamdemic, the police were bursting, all because, like, 6 or 7 people were in a house having a party or whatever during the fucking lockdowns. The police were kicking people's doors in, arresting the people in their own house. Do you know what I mean? If that's not fascism, if that's not
Yes.
dictatorship, what else is?
Yes, and here in Germany, gets even worse. You can get arrested in your own house when you have the wrong opinion. When you online say something that they don't
Dude,
like,
it's
then
the same.
they come here.
It's the same here, dude. Dude, people have been arrested. The police have knocked on people's doors because of a comment they've said on Twitter or fucking any social media site, and got
Yes,
arrested. It's the same
it's
over here, dude. It's complete fascism.
yeah, it's complete fascism. And this is what I'm saying since 4 years. I'm telling the people since 4 years we are getting 1984, George Orwell. And people always are telling me, no, you are you are,
No,
it's not that bad
no,
and
you're not
whatever.
overreacting. Like we used to talk about. Fucking hell, we saw it coming. We saw this shit
Yeah,
coming.
yes. And my reviews from back then, from 4 years ago in 2020, they are more actual than ever.
Indeed, yeah.
1984, Brave New World, uh, uh, Logan's
See,
Run.
fucking Huxley and
Oh,
Orwell fucking saw the writing on the wall, dude.
yeah, yeah. And can you remember what Brent said to me back then? Oh, your videos are going to become dated very early.
Well, in all
And
fairness, he is sort of right. They will become dated because they're fixed on a moment in time. So he's
yes,
sort
but
of right.
this
He's
moment,
sort of right, but only on the fixation in a moment in time, if you know what I mean.
yeah. But since this moment in time, 2020, when this fascism began, is still going on.
Oh, it's getting
Uh,
worse.
uh,
It's getting worse.
it's even getting worse. So I'm praying that my reviews get dated. I'm praying for that. But till now, they are more actual than ever. My 1984 review is still on point, and the same goes. And
Definitely, yeah.
I was talking about Assange in this one, by the way, if you can remember. In my 1984 review, I gave as an example of, like in the book, where the regime was executing uh, opposition and people with a different opinion. Like in the book,
Yeah.
I was showing how Assange got arrested here from the here got from this embassy where he gets arrested,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
also talking about Snowden. And look,
Yeah.
4 years later, Assange is still in the news, and it's more actual than ever.
Exactly. People,
And
people
yeah,
don't
it's
realise how much governments are in control now, and they've let it happen. The public have let this happen, and now the public are going, "Oh, we're under control. We're under control." You let it happen. You open the doors and let this happen.
yeah, and also all these AI talks.
Oh Jesus!
Uh,
Don't get me,
in
don't
my
get me started about fucking AI. Fucking hell. Because I'm convinced
yeah, and
most modern entertainment's written by AI, and that's why he had the writers' strike. That was the real
yeah,
reason he had the writers' strike, because AI is taking over modern entertainment.
yeah. But is AI really that bad?
Yeah,
Uh,
of course it is.
because no, I mean, I'm not sure if AI has written these scripts because they are much too bad for AI.
No, dude. I've been messing around with some AI programs just for fun, right? You can type in keywords. There's an AI script doctor. I can't remember the name of it without going in my computer and having a look. It's called an AI script doctor, basically. You can type in keywords, key scenarios, and it will write you a fucking 90-page outline. And I'm
Oh my
convinced.
God.
And when I played around with this thing, I am now more convinced than ever that these movies and TV shows are written by AI. Convinced more
Yes,
than ever.
I was thinking about
And that's
letting
why he
an
had this writer's strike, because they saw the writing on the wall. Writing on the wall. Writers.
I,
No, but what I'm saying is, Cub, I think this was the real reason behind the writer's strike, the recent one. Because
yes,
because they saw that people were using AI to write these fucking scripts.
yes, wouldn't it have been funny if I would have have an AI written my 2001
Dude.
part of the review and also an AI speaking it?
Don't
That would be funny or
open
not?
the pod bay doors, Cub.
Yeah, I was thinking about that. By the way, I thought, that would be a cool gag if I would let an AI speak this part of the review in my Devil Seed review.
Dude,
But
well,
no,
it's out there. You could do it for fun.
yeah, but no. I don't even use a smartphone, so I can't stand AI, anything that even resembles AI. I hate Alexa, Siri, everything like that. I constantly talk in my reviews
Dude,
about
I wouldn't
these
let one of them
tools.
fucking devices in my house. No fucking way would I.
Yeah, and here, Killer Rabbit from Space reminded me on another one from 2020,
Oh, Fahrenheit
Fahrenheit
451.
451. Yes, one of my
Which,
very first COVID 1984 reviews.
well, Cub, if you ever do a review of Fahrenheit 451, a proper one, Hawkwind did a song called Fahrenheit 451, and it'll be fitting. Just thought I'd drop that in there.
Yeah, nice
Fahrenheit
idea.
451.
Yeah.
Oh, fucking hell, now I've got that Hawkwind tune on my head. It's a great
Yeah,
fucking record.
but yes, but my soundtrack for Fahrenheit 451 is "Shout" from Tears for Fears.
Well,
which
it would
also
be,
fits
wouldn't it?
very, very well.
I was
Yeah.
going to say it was going to be some gay anthem, but I actually do like that song, Tears for Fears, Shout, so I'll let you off.
Yeah, especially my version. I made a new mix for that video, as you know, and
I
it's
do
very
indeed, I do know,
successful.
yes.
Yeah, yeah. I combined it out of 4 tracks, by the way, and it was not that easy. But yeah, that was 4 years ago. Um,
I can't think what fucking Hawkwind album Fahrenheit 451's on now. It could be on Choose Your Masks, maybe. I can't remember. But either way, it's a good Hawkwind tune.
yeah, and during the Dune review, I was thinking about my Blade Runner retrospective, which also is going in an unusual direction. Just saying that.
Well, dude, check out some comics, Blade Runner 20 something or other, and Blade Runner 20 something or other. There's some great comic books which have come out recently in the Blade Runner universe.
Please, not Blade Runner 2049. I can't stand anything that has to do with that.
That's because look, it's not a great movie, but it looks good. The comic books though are pretty good. I think they were released by Image. I've got them. There's some really good comics come out in the past few years in the Blade Runner universe.
I don't know. For me, there is no Blade Runner universe. It's one good movie, and that's it.
Dude, of course there's a universe. Everything's a franchise. If you take a shit, somebody will make a sequel.
Yeah, Harrison Ford anyway. Oh my God.
I know.
What a disappointment. Like
Dude,
Patrick Stewart.
he shouldn't have even been in the fucking movie.
Yeah.
Shouldn't
And
have even been in
also
that movie.
He's in this new Captain Black America Falcon,
He
whatever.
is, yes. I've read the credits, yeah. He is in
Yeah,
it.
and it seems like he plays the Red Hulk or something like that.
What? He's playing Red
What the
Hulk?
hell? What the hell is the Red Hulk? I never heard of that character.
Oh, Red Hulk was fucking Ross
Really? When?
in the comics.
Yeah, no comic I've ever read.
Dude, it was later. It was the 90s stuff, Red Hulk.
So the new stuff.
Yeah, Red Hulk is a thing, but I'm sure I can't remember exactly. I could be wrong, but I'm sure that was like General Ross who became Red Hulk. I could be wrong. I could be wrong.
So yeah, but that would make sense. So that Harrison Ford is General Ross,
Yeah, but what happened to
plays General Ross.
wasn't William Hurt General Ross in the Marvel Universe movies?
Was there a General Ross in the movies since
Yeah.
besides the Hulk movie?
Yeah, but at the end of one of the fucking before the Avengers film, Samuel L. Jackson goes up to I think it was William Hurt as General Ross and goes, "I'm getting a team together."
You mean in Iron Man?
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah. In like the end credit scene, you see Tony Stark go up to General Ross, who I'm sure was William Hurt. I could be wrong, and goes, "I'm getting a team together."
yeah, yeah, but wasn't there a General Ross? You mean the one from the Incredible Hulk movie or not?
That might be what I'm thinking of then, in terms of casting, in terms of William Hurt. Was he General Ross in the fucking Ang Lee Hulk movie? I might be getting confused.
Not the Ang Lee one. I mean the Incredible Hulk one,
Well, was
the
that
Marvel
all
one,
right then?
the MCU one.
Was that William Hurt as General Ross? Because it was definitely William Hurt at some point was General Ross. I'm sure he was.
Maybe. I can't remember since the Ang Lee one was really cool. It was the one here from Big Lebowski, the cowboy from Big Lebowski. Oh, what's his name? And Blue Jean Cop.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Fucking Tron. Yeah, yeah. Fucking. I'm sure fucking William Hurt was General Ross in one of them Marvel movies.
Oh, what's the name?
You're on about Jeff Bridges, aren't you?
No, Jeff Bridges was the dude, but the cowboy in Big Lebowski was not the dude. Wasn't the dude. It was
Sam
the
Elliott.
cowboy.
Sam Elliott.
Yes, Sam Elliott. Yes, he was General Ross in the Ang Lee Hulk.
He was. Yes, he was. Yes, you're right, Cub. Yes, it was Sam Elliott. Yes.
Yes, and it was really good casting. He was a really cool General Ross.
Now I don't know if I fucking dreamt it. I'm sure William Hurt was General Ross in one of them fucking Marvel movies.
Yeah, but Killer Rabbit says William Hurt passed away.
Well, he ain't going to be in the fucking new movies then, is he? I didn't know William Hurt had died. Fucking hell. There's another one we've lost.
Yeah, probably suddenly and unexpected. Hey, did you get that Richard Donner also died suddenly and unexpected in 2021?
Yeah, we talked about it. We talked about it on the podcast where we were talking about Richard Donner movies. Yeah, we
Yeah.
covered that.
Yeah, but he was already 91, so he died really old age, and but still, every death in since 2021 is kind of suspicious, I think.
Oh, no, not at all, dude. Especially when they're 90. It's not suspicious at all, dude. I still can't believe they wheeled out fucking Kirk Douglas when he was like 104 in the Oscars that year. It's like, fucking hell, what are you doing? He doesn't even know where he is, who he is, or anything. What are you doing wheeling out this 104-year-old, or 102, or whatever he was? Fucking hell.
Hey, they could put him together
Oh,
with
dude,
Biden.
it's Oscar season, isn't it? Isn't it the Oscars next week or the week after?
I think, isn't it even this Sunday or something like that?
Cub, I think you're right. I think it's this Sunday. I used to care about that. I couldn't give a shit anymore. But hey, Godzilla -1's going to win best foreign film. So who gives a fuck?
Who knows and who cares?
I know. I like I've told you many times, and the audience probably know as well. I used to love the Oscars. I used to write down on a piece of paper all the films, and I used to guess which I think should win this and win that. And I used to cross it off watching the Oscars live, see how many I got right and see how many I got wrong. But I just couldn't give a fuck anymore.
And the Oscar for the deadest company goes to Disney and to the Oscars.
Dude. Well, I think -1's still going to win Best Foreign Film. It's been nominated, and I think it'll win it.
I don't care. The Oscars are for me so dead since
same here, dude.
Years.
Like I say, I used to have fun watching the Oscars. I used to write this shit down, what I wanted win and what I thought would win, and see how many I got right and see how many I got wrong. I used to love doing that every year with the Oscars, but for years now, I couldn't give a fuck.
Yeah, and if they nowadays want people talk about the Oscars, they need some celebrities who slap each other or something like that.
Dude, it's always been a celebrity fucking circle, Jake. It always has been.
Yes, but I mean, slap each other in the face or something like that, like Will Smith did on the Oscars. But that's the only reason why people are talking about the Oscars. There's no reason anymore for movies or something like that.
That's because the movies in general are shit. Nobody cares about the Oscars because nobody cares about the fucking movies which are nominated. That's the problem.
Yes, and talking about upcoming garbage, did you get this fuss about Lady Gaga in the new Joker movie?
To be fair, I don't think she's a bad actor. To be fair.
Sorry.
The only things I've seen... Dude, whatever I've seen her in, I don't like her music at all. But as far as acting goes, I think that's where her talent is, to be fair.
Sorry. Every time when she appears on screen, I turn off.
I think she's not bad. She's not like fucking, you know what I mean?
Like Madonna?
Oh, get fucked. Way better. Fucking no, she's not a bad actor. I was quite surprised when I first saw her acting, to be fair. I was quite surprised by Lady Gaga's acting. She can act. She can act. And I was stunned. I thought there's no way this pop star can be a fucking good actor. Because let's face it, most pop stars who transition into acting, they're generally not that good, are they? But Lady Gaga actually surprised me. Only in the things I've seen her in so far, anyway.
Yeah, but most of them are not even good musicians. So
well, I couldn't give a fuck about Lady Gaga musically. I couldn't care, but acting, she's a way better actor than she is a musician. She's not exactly a musician.
Acting is just a second talent they don't possess. That's
no. I think you're wrong there with Lady Gaga, dude. She's not a bad actor. She's not a bad actor, honestly. I even rewatched that. Not rewatched, but that fucking what gets remade every fucking 15 years. Fucking Star Was Born, is it? She was in that, the most recent remake,
which I didn't watch.
She was good in it. And she was good in fucking what's that TV show? The Brad Fuller thing, American Horror Story. She was good in that. She was
No,
good
I
in
checked
that.
out. I checked out in the season, in the hotel season, where
Well,
when
that's
Lady Gaga checked in, I checked out.
she was good in that. She was one of the best things in it. To be fair,
I didn't even finish that season.
she was one of the best things in it. I like
Oh,
it. What I've seen of her acting, she's way better actor than I couldn't give a fuck about her music, but she's not a bad actor. Seriously, she's not a bad actor. I think that's where her talent really lies. She should give up the fucking music, because her music's mediocre at best. Stick to fucking acting, because you're way better than that than you are as a musician. Well, she's not a musician, but as an entertainer, shall we say.
hey, and don't forget this other superstar, Taylor Swift.
Oh,
Have you ever heard anything from her?
Taylor Swift's nothing but a right wing Trump supporting Nazi, so who gives a fuck? Who
No,
cares
she
about
isn't.
Taylor Swift?
No, she's a Biden supporter. She's not a Trump supporter.
Oh, she's switched camps, has she?
No, did switch camps. She is a Biden supporter from the first time.
Didn't she? Wasn't she on TikTok wearing them fucking MAGA hat years ago?
I don't think so. They're officially Biden
Well,
supporters.
Luke, that fucking doddering old cunt shouldn't be in office anyway. He's a fucking geriatric with Alzheimer's. It's Ronald Reagan all over
Yeah.
again with that fucking idiot.
Yeah, and also I never
But the scary
think I
thing
never
is, though, nobody's going to oppose Trump, and that fucking moron might come back again. Oh, God, I hope not. Well, I don't really care because he's not my president. I don't really give a shit. But anybody who votes for Trump is a fucking idiot anyway.
Yeah, but who do you want to vote for? For Biden?
No, Biden's a geriatric fucking moron, just like fucking Reagan was. Fucking senile old cunt. He's too old. You shouldn't have these old people in office who are fucking morons. Should be
Yeah,
young,
but there is not.
fresh blood.
Yeah, but there is not much to vote then when you neither want to vote for
Look,
Biden or for
I
Trump.
couldn't give a fuck anyway. It's not my country. It's not my president. I don't give a shit what happens over there. Do you know what I mean? Biden's a fucking geriatric fucking Alzheimer's patient. But the thing is, he's got nobody run against apart from fucking that moron Trump. So, fucking hell, who cares? They need fresh blood. They need younger blood in the office, not these old doddering cunts. I'm going to get a beer.
Yeah. Um. Yeah, it seems to. Yeah. Hi, Greg. Nice to see you here. Oh, and hi, Kat. Uh. Yeah. So seems like we are finished with entertainment. Now we are coming to politics or something like that. Uh, uh, vote giant spider in 24. Yeah. Yeah. I'm still working on my Dune retrospective. This project became much bigger than I expected, and yeah, I'm curious if I can finish it in time. Yeah, and by the way, next week is my new version of my King Kong review. And after that, we get the Godzilla series, the American ones. And yeah. So don't really know what else to talk about here. Since the new movies I haven't seen.
What's that?
No, I'm saying I haven't seen the new movies like Dune 2 and so on.
That's good. Modern entertainment sucks.
Yeah. And we are kind of finished with our entertainment section, I guess.
As a matter of fact, we've been going for a couple hours. Cub, I think we finished it in general.
Yeah, yeah, we can finish it.
Right, so yes.
So
Whenever.
yeah, so I would say goodbye from me and see you next Wednesday
Indeed.
on with King Kong.
King Kong.
Start. Yes, it's at the start of my Godzilla series after that.
Oh, dear, 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 dear. You're biting off more than you can chew there, son.
No, you will be surprised when you see them.
I won't be
The
surprised
reviews.
at all.
Yes, you will. I promise you that.
Right, so good night, folks. I'm going to wrap this one up. Good night from me.
Yeah, good night.
Bye for now.